Hello and welcome back. Here we are in the sorting area where we finished the last video. So let's continue with our playthrough, and I made this video a little long and I had to cut a lot of it away because I got distracted and hunted after some hearts and stuff like that, which I shouldn't do because I need to keep the videos long. But anyway, you need to get these vehicles into the designated area. So jump on one, the other two are sleeping. This one needs power, so put a generator into the little square there. By using your building manual and switch to your generator, and when you have it where you want it to be, place it. I don't know why I switched it around and stuff like that. Totally unnecessary. I should have just placed it down, because as long as it's near the area and it's marked in the highlighted spot, then put it down. But anyway, that wakes it up or starts it up, so park it in the green section and move to the next vehicle. And you need to wake him up, because as you can see, he's snoring and sleeping. So what you need to do is color this wall here. Doesn't matter which color, you just control and stare where you spray the whole surface, and it turns into a alarm clock. And I was a little bit close, so kinda hard to see. But as you see, the alarm clock, and there it goes off, and the machine wakes up. So you need to steer it into the area, just like the other ones. And I crashed into some studs there just to get some money studs. But anyway, when you park them, talk to this one over here and tell him that you basically tell you that you did a good job and that you're free the rest of the afternoon or something like that. I mean, don't know what these Legos are called. They're kind of new to me. Dodos or Dogo, something like that. But anyway, you don't really have to pay attention to what they're saying, because I mean, it's just text, so read it in the pace you want. Maybe I should make it shorter and you can take your time when you're following the video instead of reading. But anyway, here I'm just running around checking a little because I was curious if there was any studs or chests over here. Turns out there wasn't. A lot of Legos. But here's a chest right behind this vehicle here. So what do we get? Some ordinary ones and some rare ones. But no super rare one. Here you need to jump on these rocks and hang on in these what are they called? Excavator claws, whatever they are. Switch to your strong claws and smash these green glowing rocks. And there's a chest in here. A treasure chest. And of course pick up all the studs. And the bricks. And of course the glowing shiny rocks. And here you need to jump over and hang on the side of the crane thingies when they are facing the right area. I was a little impatient and I took a risk, but anyway, wait for it to turn around in the right angle and continue to jump on top of the rocks over to the wall and climb up. Ooh, mountain climb, mountain climb. Here's a guy that tells you something that the way have been closed or something like that, and wants you to clear the area. Help rescue them. Cause they're buried in these rocker. There you go. Thank you so much. Would have done it myself if I had the time or something like that. But yeah, now it's clear on this end. Here's one guy that's just standing there. But anyway, over here on the right side we got another hidden chest. Smash these glowing rocks and pick up the studs and the bricks and well, for me it was a purple one, but you might get something else because it's totally random. However, maybe you get something better than me. Maybe you get a really rare one. But here you just smash away all the green stuff and what do you know? I cleared the entire section of them. And oh, a heart. They're annoying, and of course I got it, but at the same time I'm crowded in by these Lego monsters. Oh, we got a really golden shiny one. Didn't make it what it was called, but it was golden color. I made some cut there because I wasted time going away from TV for a while. Hey, look at this guy, it's Benny! And he doesn't recognize us. He sends some guards after us. And this one is basically telling us to stay away from them when they charge, and when they pass us, hit them in the back, in the target area. I guess they're kind of like some kind of rhino head Lego. Something like that. Rhino head Lego, because that's how they behave, basically using that thing to shovel us away. And there we got him, and there was a heart there, but I missed picking it up. So pick up the studs and stuff, or don't, that's up to you, but switch over to, oh, what's her name, Lucy, and talk to Benny again. And when he says he seems familiar, switch over to Emmett again. And then he will recognize you.
Emmett! Boy, am I glad to see you! If we could give this weird talking transporter spaceship the cake bricks it needs to take to the temple, it'll help us to get off this world and find out where Batman is!
Sure, buddy. So what do you
I need
need?
to repair the transporter before it can start moving again. My welder would make short work of things, but it's gonna need some replacement parts before I can use it. Why don't you have a look around and see if you can find me a new fuel canister and torch nozzle?
Okay. So first part is over here in this right garage, but we got a chest with some goodies on the left side. Well, maybe there was something in both chests. Can't really remember. But there you can see a shiny one. And you, of course, you throw the pirate head. And you control by steering up and open the garage doors. Grab all this stuff. You can destroy all the stuff if you want. I started to, but I cut. Oh, I'm sorry. I cut a lot of it away because I was taking too much time, and I was even doing some research with the camera and stuff. But I ended up cutting that away because it took too much time away, and I decided not to include it. I made like, I think 3, 4, 5 different things, I think. But it took away valuable time, and it doesn't really belong in the video. We can do all that stuff in free play, I guess. So I'll just try to focus on making the video not that unnecessary long. Take care of those little buggers. And here, throw the pirate head in the smoky area. Turn it around until this chest comes with the second welding part. There we get it. Awesome! And then of course we return it to Benny! And he puts it together and gives us the welding kit, which we need to continue this level.
Those parts you got ought to be enough to fix my welder. Okay,
And we get him back as a character. There we go, a trophy for getting Benny back in our arsenal of characters. And of course we get the welding kit and one of the purple bricks needed.
Certain types of objects. Super useful.
And of course we get an explanation how the welding kit works.
Never a good hardware store around when you need one, huh? With Benny's welding tool fixed, team got to work on repairing the transporter's engine.
And before you weld, you always need to talk to this one, the designated carriage for all of the different Lego colors. So this one has this blue panel on the side of its head, or whatever it's supposed to be, the front. So weld it open, and then it opens a hatch, and it has a circle, so weld that as well. And there, we fixed it. Now it's able to drive again, so we can move on to the next area. Very, very happy. We got to fill all 3 of her
Things were looking good.
areas on the wagons, the whatever those pink things. There's 3 of them, so we need to fill them with Oh my god, it's late and I'm really tired. I kind of forgot how to deal with this, and then I remember, oh, you're supposed to butt slam and they get turned upside down and you jump on their stomach. But it's kind of difficult to get on top, especially if you're jumping from the wrong direction. I should have jumped from the short side, not where the legs are, because it's harder, but I got it eventually, so yeah. I thought I heard something over here, but maybe, yeah, there it is. It's a good thing because you can hear the shine from the chests. And we got a purple one, and of course a lot of Lego studs, and the new form of the Lego bricks. Bricks, 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 bricks. Different color. We have 948,000 Lego studs. So close to 1,000,000. Only about 40,000 left, something like that. 60,000, 50,000. And over here we got another chest. 960. Ooh, another red one, super relic. That's awesome. However, you might get something different than I do, because from what I understand, it's very random each time you open a chest. To reach this purple brick up here, either jump on the carriage, but I decided to try to save some time and use this bouncer instead. And I shouldn't even bother to destroy it and collect the colors, because I do think I have enough. But over here is another chest, it seems. Yeah, you can see it from a distance. What do we get this time? Well, 979,000, and of course we got a lot of bricks. 6 out of 16. And here I was able to trigger one of those special builds. So follow the indicating button and it helps you clear those nasty monsters away. Ooh, and we got a special one from that one. Bloop, 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 bloop. Looks like there was a treasure chest on the other side there, so I'll jump over and get it. And of course I saw this stud first, and then when I jumped towards it, I'm like, hey, there's a treasure chest over there as well. 7 out of 16 purple Lego bricks needed to finish the level. Ooh, and there we got Richard and Bruce Wayne trophy. I believe that was 1,000,000 Lego studs. So yeah, we're very rich. I crashed into the water, and I thought, you know, that they could swim, but I was on my way to jump up there, and then I realized, oh, I gotta talk to her. This one, but it's like she's sleeping or something. No, wait. Why are the ice in the road? They're supposed to be up there. Oh well. I guess some kind of a glitch. it doesn't cause any problem, but anyway, after talking to her, you can weld. Each time before you weld, you need to speak. So that's the first compartment on the trailer behind. Yeah, you're welcome. So they can drive to the next area, and we get another purple Lego brick, so we have 8.
Skills are never a bad thing, huh?
And I guess there's 50 in total to clear all of the purple bricks in this level, but we only need 16 to progress the story, so that's what we'll focus on. So we need to speak to this person over here, and it tells us that this gate, who has teeth and is some kind of a character, it's the birthday of it, and it wants a birthday cake. And after I got the cake, I didn't really notice that you were supposed to put the cake inside of the mouth. I tried to place it in front of a big crane, but anyway, you need to run over here to the store to buy the cake for 10,000 Lego studs. Yeah, expensive for a cake, but hey, we got more than enough and we keep getting more, so it's like a drop in the ocean, basically. So 10,000 bricks for this birthday cake. And then I was curious about this and realized I probably need Lego Batman, just like in the Lego movie, the first Lego movie, Videogame. And I heard this chest chime, so let's get it. Get the purple and the blue one. And of course, money, 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 studs. And we all got some money. I tilted the camera in the wrong direction there. I guess these are people or thingies you can help if you so choose, but I'll wait with that until the free play. However, I did knock this wall down, so one less thing, I guess, unless it resets when you come here again, I'm not sure. Maybe once you clear it and report, then it stays cleared. But I just smashed it and I didn't tell anybody. And here, over here is a purple Lego brick, so let's get that. We have 9 down and about 8 to go, I think. No, wait, 8 and 8 is 16. Yeah. So we got 7 to go. This one tells us that she wants the area cleared, and I did clear it, but when I got that crane thingy, whatever it's supposed to be, but I cut it away, so I'll do it again in the story mode, free mode later. Here you can see when I done talking, the left side indicated by the see-through blue screen, and I didn't see it because I was probably too tired or wasn't paying attention, and I was like, who do I give the cake to? And then I thought this was the one I was gonna give it to, because the other person or the other Lego figure was talking about some crane. So naturally I thought this was it, so I messed up and wasted some time because I didn't pay enough attention. But anyway, go to your object library and choose the cake, and bring it to the area inside of the mouth to the left of the yellow duck-like figure. I was like, oh, who did I give it to? And then I see it and I'm like, oh, I'm so stupid. But there you go. It gets a cake and it chews it up. You can even see it has like a cyclops eye. Uni eye. Hey, don't talk with your mouth full. In this case, Charlie says thank you. So it opens its mouth and you're able to continue, and you will get another purple Lego brick. 11 out of 16.
Actually, anyone who's ever had cake would definitely think that.
And these ones for some reason got mad at me, seeing me coming, but you can deal with this very simple. Just do the butt slam and some punch and it takes care of them. And look what we have here, a treasure chest. Ooh, a blue one. No, a green one? Blue one? Well, whatever. But anyway, we need to talk to the vehicle, and it says it can't continue because there's a big crack in the road, so we need something to fill it up so that they can continue driving. And we need to climb this big crane with the magnet on top and wake the driver up of the crane. So get your bouncy thingy ready and jump on top and use your favorite characters to climb up, whichever one you prefer, doesn't matter really. I just thought I would build it with this Emmett, and then when I come up I switch to Lucy, just to switch around a little bit and not keep playing as the same character all the time. However, in the cutscenes it's always Emmett, it seems, unless something happens and it turns towards some of the other characters that you bring in your party. But anyway, shimmy shy the way, and here I switched to Lucy. And I had a phone call, so I made a cut because I had to pause the video. And here you need to switch, of course, to your welding tool. I'm about halfway through the video now. I should have tried to make it a lot shorter. I was thinking if I should cut it into 2 pieces, but then I realized, well, I'll just make it into one video and then you can just pause and watch the rest of the video whenever you feel like it. But I thought it would be important to get everything in one video. However, I did chase some heart weird figurines. But anyway, you put the transformer, the power thing inside of that area, and it gives power to the crane, and then you need to switch to your pirate head, throw it on top, and use him to steer the crane. So steer your left stick to the right, and it lowers the magnet automatically and lifts up the part of the road, and then you steer it back and it lowers it automatically. So, but yeah, you're a natural at steering the crane. And now the road is clear and you can continue driving. And wow, we get complimented for being a natural at
Solid construction work.
handling the crane. And here I made a oopsie. I jumped into the water because I thought the road was right below me, but turns out it's over here to my left side. And then of course you need to steer back towards the vehicle and tell her, hey, it's done. You can continue to drive now to the next area to fill up some more Lego in a different color. Kind of a cool vehicle, the floaty thingy, hovering. And over here, across the bridge in that little cave over here, is a chest. A treasure chest with some studs and some bricks. And of course those shiny, well, whatever they are called, relics, something like that. Relic studs, relic bricks. And here I was fighting this, and I actually ran into this area just to check if there was anything there, but there wasn't, so I cut it, and which you'll see right here. There wasn't anything back there, so I ran back, and instead of keeping it in the video, I just cut it. So a lot of cuts just to make the video shorter. It was 59 minutes when I was done recording, and I was able to get it down to almost 50 minutes, so about 9.5 minutes or something like that I was able to cut away, so it helps. But anyway, use your talk to the vehicle before welding, and weld away the first layer, and then of course this one, and you fill up the second cart with the red Lego studs, so orange and red. And what's the last one? Yellow or green or something. And we get another purple brick, so we got 13. 3 left to have enough to clear this level. And here's another uni gate with its mouth closed. So this one tells it, come on, open up. Open your mouth to let it through. Oh, athletic. And I think there was a chest over there, or a brick or something, but I totally missed it. But here is a red shiny beam, and I know that means a heart, so I chase after it. But I totally miss it. But I ran into another purple Lego brick and I'm able to chase it into the corner, and then I knock it down instead. So for some reason it spawned again, maybe because I knocked it down or something like that. I thought I had lost it forever. Maybe I did, but I did remember this chest over here that we ran past when chasing the heart. And we get 2 purple relics. And here the beam shines again and it appears again. So I'm really lucky with this once, and this time I get it. Hello! And what do we get? Mega relic. So we have gotten 2 mega relics, and I guess it's worth 10 super relics or whatever it was. Something like that. And it looks like there's another heart over there, but I didn't see it when I was playing, and here I wasted so much time trying to get on top instead of just using a bouncy thingy, so I just cut it there when I made it. And I actually noticed the heart appear in the corner of my eye when I'm talking to this one, so I chase after it. But I end up chasing it a long time, so I fast forward chasing it, failing miserably to catch it until it cornered itself over here. Then I'm able to get it, but it kind of went away before it finally gave me another mega relic. I thought it was gonna continue, and here's another one of these good treasure chests. Woohoo! And we get a purple one again. And for some reason I went back to the chest because I thought there was another thing popping after I opened this chest that had some other purple and a red one. What's that? Super item relic. So there's different kinds: super item relic and super mega relic and whatever else they are called. But you gotta collect them all. The more, the better. So this time we actually have a staircase that we can jump up to and weld away. Kind of look like Mickey Mouse ears for some reason. At least it did to me. And of course you gotta make the circle, and it's actually pink. Pink Legos. Oh, and she's very happy for that. What is this? Big vacuum? A cutscene. Some kind of octopus monster. And you actually have to flip these bins around to get the right color. So it's not that difficult. Just be careful to not run into the green one. I think the ones you can run on is the multicolored bins. There, we switched it so it has the green and it sucks it in, and I guess it got sick from that, or poisoned, whatever it's supposed to be. But as you do, you jump on top of these arms and make your way across. And be patient. And press your jump button at the right time, and don't rush it. Here you gotta wait for the arms to align and jump on top, and wait for the other arm and jump on top of that and hang. Stay there until you swings over here, and then you may, well, that's I guess it's supposed to be teeth or something like that. But you make your way down and around to the back of its head. And of course you need to avoid these. I don't know if you fall, if they actually touch you, or if you just get a little bit injured. But I don't want to risk it, so I'm patient until they stop. Make your way on top of its head, and of course you smash away the pink ones. If they are any other color than pink, don't hit, because if it's blue you get electrified. I think that it's the only other color I've seen so far, at least, the electrified version. So maybe there only is two versions, pink and blue. Blue is electric, pink is okay to hit. But now it gets kind of pissed off. Throws up in the air. But we land safely behind this area, and it's a good reason there's a barrier there, because you'll see in a moment. And I accidentally screw up, and I'm having a little too much rush, and I end up getting sucked in, and it destroyed me. It destroyed me. So you have to time it when you run across. There, I was fast reacting, but you need to make it across to this green button over here, and then make your way back across. And trigger the button again, and of course you have to make it across again. Jump on the buttons or the pillars, step on the button again, and repeat the same process as before. And I actually didn't pay attention to where I was jumping. I thought I was aligned, but I was not. And it wasn't even indicated with the next button. So make your way to the button, and it triggers a little cutscene. They got pissed off now. And this is why you needed to make the area, because it squirts ink or something, and you're safe behind the walls. So now you have to make it across to swing it so that all sides are covered with a protective wall. So make your way to the green button, and then make your way back to the next green button on the right side, and continue towards the pink area. Might be mindful of the black ink. There we are, another cutscene. And that makes it dizzy and sick again. So make your way across the arm. This time you end up underneath the head to destroy the final 3 pink ones, and they appear randomly. Oh, I guess the blue one had eyes as well, but they look more mean-eyed than the pink one. So don't be fast to hit, pay attention to the colors first and which side they appear on. Doing, there we go. Triggers final cutscene. And that we defeated the boss. And of course, the saucer appears and scoop it up, and we get a trophy for beating the boss, and we get another purple brick, and we got 16 of 16. Just enough to clear the level.
Distraction out of the way. It seemed like the end was finally in sight. We just had to transport the remaining pieces to the Stairgate portal.
I'm switching around, and I actually noticed a purple brick over here, so let's take that one. One extra never hurts. It only shows that we have 16 because it stops there, because that's the only thing we need. But it counts towards the total of the level when you go for that in free play mode. And you can do free play mode whenever you choose, but you might need some of the stuff that we get in the story mode to be able to retrieve them all. And here you got that black stuff, so get your little robot shooty thingy out and mash away on the square button to shoot it open, and we get another purple brick that's inside of this green box. So now we got 18 or 19, but it shows only 16. So we have more than enough to clear this level. Before we can travel to the ceremony, we'll need to... so let's start loading it up. What was that? Something smashed on the... okay. I don't know why it was an explosion there to the left side, but oh well. And here you can see the person. If you want 16 bricks, and we got more than enough. So hand all of them over and we get another trophy for clearing the level. Sorted. So we got 4 trophies in total this time. And now we can continue on to the ceremony on the next planet area. So as soon as you jump into the portal, you get your summary for the level. And there we go, sorting area. We unlocked Benny. And we get, what was it, 19? And that does it for this area.